Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great summer. I had an interesting conversation today and it got me thinking about the labor market. The conversation was centered on the strike that's happening that we see affecting television. We hear about the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA striking right now. Actors, entertainers, writers, there's a strike happening right now. And when I thought about that, I thought about the resource of labor. Now, labor is a tricky resource. From an economic perspective, labor is an input into the production process. We know that. We treat it like any other resource, meaning we figure out how it works in a market, okay? What is tricky about labor is that labor, when we demand it, we don't demand it for itself. It might be going, what does that mean? What I mean is, when we demand a resource like labor, what we say is the demand for labor, and I'm going to put it here on the board, the demand for labor. And here's the key term. The demand for labor is what we call a derived demand. This is very important. We are demanding labor not for itself. So I'll give you an example. When you demand an apple, you demand that apple so you can eat it. When you demand labor, you're not demanding the individual. You're demanding the labor for what it can give you. So it's a two-pronged approach when it comes to labor. That's why we say the demand for labor is a derived demand. You don't demand it for itself, like when you demand your iPhone, okay? Or you demand your Samsung phone. You are demanding labor for what it can give you, which means the value of that labor lies within the final product that it can produce. And this is where things get dynamic. Because labor markets, depending on the industry, are very, very different. The market I want to focus on, because this was the conversation I was having, was the market associated with actors, entertainers. They're on strike. But is there something unique about this market? How does it work? How does it work? How does this market work? This market for actors and entertainers, okay? So I'll put a little note here. I'm focusing specifically on actors and entertainers. When we hear about the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA, they're the ones who are on strike, okay? What is it about this market? Now, I'll try to be brief. What is unique about these types of markets, and I find it to be so fascinating, is that in these labor markets for entertainers, they're what we call labor markets where the winner takes all. And that's very important. In these markets, the winner takes all. Meaning, in these types of markets that focus on entertainers and the actors, whoever the market deems to be the winner, their portion or earnings of the pie is huge. But think about actors. We're talking about our A-listers, okay? We as consumers, through our demand, will determine who the winners are. So if you're like me, who loves to see Tom Cruise running on buildings and jumping out of airplanes at 60 and flying through the sky while he's riding a motorcycle, I love that type of stuff, okay? But I'm not the only one. Lots of people love to see Tom Cruise. The market will dictate that these individuals are winners. Leonardo DiCaprio, okay? We've been in love with him since Titanic. Is this how they were? Rose and him? The point is, the market will determine winners. Angela Bassett, okay? With her range in acting, the market will determine these winners. And it's across the entertainment sphere. Beyonce, for example, It's literally in her name, the Queen Bee. The market has determined that she's a winner. Taylor Swift, whatever she's up there singing, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan. I don't know what's going on with that music. Okay? But the market predominantly has determined who these individual entertainers are that are winners. Now, if they're determined to be winners, and they're not the only ones in the market, we all know we have the A-listers, and we have B-listers, C-listers, D-listers. I don't know how far down the alphabet they go. LMNTUV listers. The point is, you have a lot of people who are providing labor in this market. And even though the market is allocating a huge amount to these winners, it's not typical of everyone who's in this market sphere, in this winner takes all market. It's what's called the superstar effect. Not everybody is a Beyonce. Not everybody is earning what Brad Pitt earns. Not everybody is earning what Idris Elba earns, right? We have different individuals in these markets. And the superstar effect sometimes skews what we think is being earned in the market. I'm in California right now. And almost every restaurant you go to, you'll probably meet a waiter / actor / writer / dog walker. The point is, while they're working on their craft, okay, and they're not deemed a superstar just yet, they are earning not a lot of money. Now, why is it the superstars, the winners, take so much of the pie? Now, people might go, but that's not fair. Can it be split up? The thing is, this is how econ works. When the market deems these individuals to be the winner, the pie is not really split evenly. Okay? Here's what happens. When you have these winners in the particular market, they are allowed to serve the entire market simultaneously. That's unique. Listen to what I just said. The superstar is able to give all of us what we want at the same time. Think of it. We deem Tom Cruise to be a winner in the market. I haven't seen the new Mission Impossible yet, so don't spoil the plot for me. Okay? Does he run in it? That's for another time. But the market determines Tom Cruise is a winner. A lot of us wants to see this particular individual in their craft that we have deemed a superstar. Are they able to provide all of us at the same time with the satisfaction of seeing them? Yeah, that's the opening box office weekend when all of us go to the movie and simultaneously watch this movie and consume it. They make the movie one time and they're able to give it to a lot of people, the superstar, simultaneously. That's the big piece with the superstar effect and the winner takes all. So they can command a big piece of the revenue pie. Not only that, they're able to provide all of this to the entire market at a very low cost. They make the movie one time and then they distribute it across all the market. That's the superstar. And we're all satisfied going goo goo gaga watching it on the IMAX and being fascinated. And then it gets released in China. And then it gets released in Europe. And all of us with this one movie, very low cost, with this particular superstar giving us what we want. Hence, they get a big piece of the pie. In these markets, if you're not deemed the winner just yet, you're not deemed the superstar, your earnings can be minuscule. And other markets are not like this. Think about a plumber. Okay, think about the market for a plumber. We have really good plumbers, we have some okay plumbers, and we have some really bad plumbers. Wouldn't we all want the superstar plumber to come work on our issue when we call? The problem is, unlike the superstar in the entertainment industry, the top superstar plumbers cannot service everybody at the same time, which means they don't get away with winner takes all. they can only service, maybe in their geographical area, 1 or 2 people. That's not the same for the entertainment industry with the superstar, this winner takes all. Okay? Different labor market. And I hope this insight kind of gets your brain moving in terms of understanding. So if that's how the labor market is working from the individuals who are providing the labor, we have the superstars, the A-listers, the B-listers, the C-listers, and a whole host of people who are not deemed to be getting a big portion of the pie. What does that mean for a lot of the individuals who are not deemed to be superstars? What are they earning? That's your waiter, who is a dog walker, who works on their script, and who has 15 roommates. The point I'm trying to paint is a view sometimes of what the entertainment industry looks like when we peek into the economic lens and think about it from a labor perspective. We see some interesting insights, and it should allow you to have a sense of there are deeper things happening with this particular strike. There are legitimate concerns within the entertainment industry. It's not just rich people problem or superstar problems. Yes, we have the superstar effect, but that entire labor market is not all superstars, right? And those superstars are the winners who are taking all, which means something is going on for the others. And if that is the case, well, maybe there is space to hear what these particular grievances are and how they can be solved. In my next video, I'm going to flip the script a bit. And rather than look at the individuals providing the labor, I want to look at the individuals, or firms rather, who are the ones buying the labor. They're going to be an interesting story. So hang on for a minute, and in my next video, I'm going to talk about the buyer of this entertainment labor. What kind of power do they have, and what exactly is going on? So, next time on the board, I'll catch you later. Take care.